What kind of plot is this? Just because the whole family can hear the villain's inner thoughts, the true daughter who got lost as a child and was just found gets bullied like this?
Lord, I have captured your favorite writer to force him to continue writing.
Change this plot for me, now. The vicious female supporting character must die.
A writer has her pride. The true daughter being abused by the imposter daughter is what the mortal realm loves to read most right now.
You won't change it, huh? Fine, I'll change it myself. How dare you? Who dares to tie me up? Wasn't I just editing the comic? Where is this place? Don't tell me I've transmigrated into this tragic daughter's body?
My sister poisoned my pastry to harm me. Must be a reason for it.
You still dare to play tricks in front of me? I'll beat you to death today. I am actually restricted? Fine. Heaven never seals off all the exits. I will use the system to crush you, you pretending wretch.
What are you looking at? You framed my sister like this and you still have the nerve to look?
The original Shen Juxian was forced by her birth parents because of this incident to kneel and apologize before Shen Lingyue. That blind heir of the Marquis's estate even said she wasn't part of the Marquis's family. That only Shen Lingyue was his sister.
Lingyue was afraid you couldn't fit into life at the Marquis's estate. She kindly invited you to have pastries together, and you poisoned her?
Father, when did I ever poison her?
Silence! The evidence is irrefutable. We all heard it loud and clear. How dare you still deny it?
Neil, apologize to Lingyue at once.
Father, Mother, I truly never did such a thing.
Father, Mother, Xiaolu. I think Juxin holds a grudge because I've occupied her place for years. Please don't blame Juxin anymore. After all, Juxin is the true heiress of the Marquis's estate. I'm the one who shouldn't be here.
Lingyue, what kind of talk is that? You are the true heiress of our Marquis's estate. As for Shen Juxin, this one who popped up out of nowhere, she's the one who should get out of the Marquis's estate.
In that case, I will use the golden finger to change your fate for you.
This Shen Juxin, has she lost her mind?
Since I can only change one word, then why not make it the most absurd version?
Juxin putting laxatives in my pastries to harm me. There must be a reason, right?
Laxative?
Shen Lingyue, I can't wait to see when you find out your inner thoughts have been altered by me, what your reaction will be.
You heard it just now, too. Lingyue's inner thoughts. I thought I misheard.
Could it be that Juxin noticed Lingyue's been a bit constipated lately and decided to lend a hand? It seems Juxin was just trying to help.
This Shen Lingyue, is she possessed or something? Is that why she's talking nonsense? Otherwise, maybe we should call in an expert.
Actually, ever since we brought Shen Juxin back, I've been able to hear Lingyue's inner thoughts. Most of them are about Juxin trying to harm her. Because of that, I had to teach her a lesson.
What? Xiaolu, no matter what, Juxin is your own sister.
Juxin, I misunderstood you. I still have a few jin of Croton Tiglium. Take them and share them with Lingyue. Eat them together.
Croton Tiglium? Father and Mother? How could they not believe my inner thoughts? What went wrong?
Your second daughter is in perfect health. Nothing unusual.
Nothing unusual. Could it be she really is possessed?
Juxin, you jinx! If you hadn't come back, Lingyue wouldn't be possessed.
Father, Mother, if that's the case, then I should leave.
Lingyue's possession has nothing to do with Juxin. How dare you speak to your own sister like that? Apologize now.
Fine. Father, Mother, There's urgent business at the barracks. I need to go back for now. Yeah, I had to go back for a bit. Take good care of yourself. I'll spend time with you when I return.
Okay, I will wait patiently for your return.
Shen Juksin, while I'm away, don't you dare bully Yue. Otherwise, don't blame me for being ruthless.
Father, Mother, Juksin. This is all my fault. I've made you worry. Father and Mother didn't believe that sister harmed me just because she is the real daughter.
This Shenling Yue. Her previous scheme didn't work, and she still won't give up. Too bad for her, she's not dealing with the original owner, but with me, the ancestor from the cultivation world, Shen Juksin.
Father and Mother refused to believe that Juksin was the one who poisoned me with laxatives. Is it just because Juksin is the true daughter of the Dongcheng Marquis' estate?
You see, Ling Yue is possessed again, isn't she? We should quickly invite a master to the house, to personally exorcise the evil from Ling Yue.
Don't worry, I've already made all the arrangements.
Juksin, you've been away from home for many years. The Marquis' estate owes you far, far too much. We will do everything we can to make it up to you.
Yes, I have prepared something. Here are banknotes for 20,000 liang. Take them and spend freely. Don't try to save money for the Marquis' estate.
Father, Mother, Juksin has been away since she was little. She's never seen so much money before. I'm just afraid.
My sister has a point. All my life, I've never had nice clothes or good food. How could I dare to ask for so much silver?
Father, Mother, what I mean is, if Juksin is carrying so many banknotes, what if someone tries to swindle her?
My sister is right. Father, Mother, after all, I've been drifting for so many years. Just having enough to eat is already a blessing. I dare not ask for more.
Juksin, you are now the Marquis' estate's daughter. Take these banknotes for now. If it's not enough, the Marquis' estate has plenty of money.
Thank you, Father and Mother.
Now that Juksin has returned, you sisters should work together. Don't let any rift come between you. And Ling Yue, don't go stirring up trouble with your brother, spreading nonsense.
The birthday gift Father gave Mother in private was taken by the maid, Liu Ye. If I tell Father and Mother about this through my inner thoughts, they will definitely believe that my inner voice is real. If I were to tell them about this through my inner thoughts, they would surely believe my inner voice is genuine.
This Shenling Yue probably thinks she's so sneaky when doing bad things. Little does she know I can even hear the thoughts she doesn't want anyone to hear. This maid, Liu Ye, acting on Shenling Yue's orders, has bullied the original host plenty.
It's getting late. Let's head back for now.
Oh? Right. Take the premium blood nest swallow's nest from my room to the kitchen. Tomorrow we'll stew bird's nest for Juksin. My Juksin has had a hard life. She's been drifting outside for so long. Now that she's back at the Marquis' estate, she needs to recuperate properly.
The gift Father prepared in secret was taken by the maid Liu Ye. It's hidden under her bed. I'm not sure if I should tell Mother about this.
This Shenling Yue is trying to broadcast her thoughts to the whole family again? This sentence is so long. No matter how I change it, it's not right.
Congratulations, host, on unlocking the most absurd award. The system will present you with a grand prize package. Every time you successfully alter a word, you can change one more word next time.
Heaven is helping me. I, Shen Juksin, am the true heroine.
Father prepared a gift in secret. It was taken by the maid Liu Ye. It's hidden under her bed. I'm not sure if I should tell Mother about this.
What nonsense are you spouting?
Father, what did I do?
Shi and Huizhong.
Let me explain.
How could this happen? What I just broadcast was just the thought about Liu Ye stealing. Why did Father hit me?
Honey, what brings you here?
Move aside.
my lady. I know I was wrong. I was blinded by greed. While cleaning the main courtyard, I was overcome with temptation. I stole the birthday gift the Marquis got for you. I have an elderly mother and young children at home. They all depend on my monthly wages alone.
Honey, isn't your birthday in just a few days? You heard it too. This is what I prepared for you as a birthday gift. But it was stolen by this thieving maid. What are you still doing here? Cluttering up the place. Get out.
Since father and mother saw the birthday gift in Liu Ye's room, they'll surely believe my inner voice from now on.
This Shenling Yue thinks she can get away with everything just by transmitting her inner voice. Too bad she's met me, the cultivation ancestor. Let's see what other tricks she'll try to pull in the future. So this Shenling Yue also has a man she stole by transmitting her inner voice. That man was the original owner's true love. And just like that, he was taken. Just watch how I'll snatch him away first. Greetings, Father, Mother. Father, Mother, you seem so happy. Is there some joyous occasion?
Father, Mother, are all these preparations for Juxin? Why have you suddenly decided to prepare clothes and jewelry for her?
Your mother is hosting a banquet at the manor to introduce Juxin to the ladies and young misses of the capital. Naturally, we need to prepare more jewelry and garments.
What?
Naturally, we need to prepare more jewelry and garments.
What?
What's wrong? Lingyue, are you not pleased? We have finally found our own flesh and blood. Shouldn't we hold a grand feast to introduce her to all the families?
This way, it will also help Juxin integrate into the noble circles of the capital sooner.
Thank you, Father, Mother.
Father and Mother are so thoughtful. If at the banquet Shen Juxin's identity as the Marquise's daughter is publicly announced, wouldn't that let all the noble families in the capital know that I, Shen Lingyue, am merely the Marquis's adopted daughter, not of the Dongcheng Marquis' bloodline? No, I will absolutely not allow this to happen. Be quick. Make sure you deliver the message to the second young master.
Second young master, it's terrible. The master and madam are holding a banquet to announce the Miss Juxin's identity. The second young miss is looking everywhere for you. She says the master and madam don't want her anymore.
What? I'm going back immediately. Duan, I have an urgent matter at home. We'll discuss this when I return.
Don't panic. The Marquis of Dongcheng and his wife have always been kind and virtuous. They are definitely not the type to abandon their adopted daughter just because they found their biological one. I'll go back with you to check on things.
Good, let's go.
Juxin, these here are some of the estate's shops and farmlands. Take them and manage them. Consider it a pastime.
Father, Mother, these are the family's assets. They should stay with the family.
This is a token of our affection. Today, no matter what, you must accept this.
Then thank you, Father and Mother.
Shen Juxin. Even if you've been recognized by the Marquise's household, I, Shen Yuanhui, have only one sister, Ling Yue. I, Shen Yuanhui, have only one sister, Ling Yue.
Shen Yuanhui, what nonsense are you spouting?
You insolent brat! Juxin is your own flesh and blood sister.
This must be the original host's second brother, Shen Yuanhui. In the original story of this world, he was completely obedient to Shen Lingyue. No wonder he could be wrapped around her finger. And this must be the heir of the Duke of Zhenguo's estate, Duan Yangxing. Shen Lingyue's dream man, the one she schemed so hard to win. He is quite handsome, and his family is wealthy. I wonder if he's any good.
This must be the Marquis of Dongcheng's household's newly found biological daughter.
Why is he looking at me? He couldn't possibly know what I was just thinking, could he?
Yangxing, you're here. Come, let me introduce everyone. Juxin, this is the heir of the Duke of Zhenguo's estate, Duan Yangxing. Yangxing, this is my biological daughter, whom I've searched for 18 years. Shen Juxin.
I pay respects to the Marquis and Marchioness.
Yangxing, please have a seat.
Father, mother, why must you hold this grand banquet to announce Shen Juxin's identity? By doing this, have you considered Ling Yue? When the time comes, won't Ling Yue become the laughingstock of the capital? Everyone will know she's not the true daughter of our household.
It doesn't matter what happens to me. I'm just the daughter who was switched at birth. Yuanhui, you needn't worry.
Switched or not, in my eyes. Only Ling Yue is the true daughter of the Marquis' household. My dearest sister. Only Ling Yue is the true daughter of the Marquis' house. My dearest sister. Shen Juxin, let me tell you something today. Even though you are my biological sister, Ling Yue has lived in this house for 18 years. The bond between us has long surpassed mere blood. It's not something you can compare to with that vague notion of blood ties.
Shen Yuanhui.
Shen Yuanhui, if you dare spout nonsense in front of your sister again, watch out for the family discipline.
These 4 brothers of the original host. They're all, one after another, utterly devoted to Shen Lingyue, this sister with no blood relation. Too bad they're all fools. In the end, Shen Lingyue got them into a miserable state.
Father, mother, Yuanhui, please don't blame Juxin anymore. After all, if it weren't for me usurping her place all these years, she wouldn't have had to wander outside, suffering hardship for 18 years, while I lived in luxury. That idiot actually thinks I have any real sisterly affection for him. It's only because he's close with the Duke's heir. To get close to my Yangxing, I just pretend to be close to him. But for stealing secrets, I'll still need that fool to take the fall for me.
Good, what an ugly face she has. She doesn't want to broadcast these thoughts? Then I'll make sure everyone hears them.
That idiot actually thinks I have any real sisterly affection for him. It's only because he's close with the Duke's heir. To get close to my Yangxing, I just pretend to be close to him. But for stealing secrets, I'll still need that fool to take the fall for me. I'll still need that fool to take the fall for me.
Were those Shen Ling Yue's thoughts just now? I never imagined she was...
Yuanhui, I just wanted to get along with Juxin, that's all. I just don't know why. She insists on opposing me at every turn.
Impossible. Ling Yue has always been gentle and virtuous. She could never be like that. Zhao Lu told me yesterday, ever since Shen Juxin was brought home, Ling Yue has been acting possessed. That must be why we're hearing all this nonsense in her thoughts. Rambling thoughts. Don't be afraid, I am here. No one can bully you.
I never realized before, that Shen Ling Yue could be so vicious.
Oh, Yuanhui, you came from my womb. How could you be such a foolish, worthless person?
Father, mother, even though you've already made your decision, I still think it's inappropriate. I firmly disagree. You're deliberately throwing a grand banquet to introduce Shen Juxin as the daughter of the Marquis's household to the noble ladies and young misses of the capital.
My mind is made up on this matter. No one's opposition will change it.
Regarding father acknowledging her, I firmly disagree.
If it's too difficult for you, maybe we should just forget it. After all, you brothers and Ling Yue have been together for 18 years. You share a deep bond. Not like me drifting outside all this time. Father, mother, let's just drop it.
How can we do that? I want everyone in the capital to know that you are the daughter I've searched for 18 long years. You are the daughter I've searched for 18 long years.
What nonsense are you spouting?
Father, why are you hitting Yuanhui?
Shut your mouth.
Your mother and I want to bring Juxin home and you dare to stand in our way? Do you have any idea that your mother and I have been searching for Juxin for 18 whole years?
Shen Yuanhui, open your eyes and see. Juxin is your true legitimate sister. She's the one who truly shares your blood.
Father, mother, you've misunderstood. That's not what I meant. I'm just worried about Ling Yue.
Worried? Worried about what? Let me tell you. Nothing in this world can stop your mother and me from bringing Juxin home.
I can understand your eagerness to reclaim your daughter. That's only natural. But Ling Yue has lived in our family for 18 years. Shouldn't we at least consider her feelings?
Ling Yue is a well-behaved and sensible child. Our Dongchang Marquis household has spent 18 long years. Today, We have finally found Juxin. Ling Yue is so understanding. She must be overjoyed. She surely hopes that we will soon make it public that we've found our biological daughter. Isn't that right, Ling Yue?
Yuan Hui. Father and mother are right. That father and mother have found their biological daughter. Brings me immense joy.
You hear that, Shen Yuan Hui? Your favorite sister surely hopes we will hold a grand banquet to announce this to the world, so our family can be reunited.
For the time being, you are excused from court duties. Hand over your military affairs to the third son. Juxin's homecoming banquet will be your responsibility to organize. Juxin's homecoming banquet will be your responsibility to organize. Yuan Hui is close friends with Duan. If we replace him with the third son to handle military affairs, then Ling Yue won't have an excuse to visit Yuan Hui and run off to see Duan Yangxing.
Fine.
What kind of spell has Shen Juxin cast on you all? Why are the Marquis and Marchioness of Dongchang so biased in her favor? Yuan Hui, father and mother, now that they have my sister, they won't love me anymore, will they?
Don't be afraid, I am here. In my heart, you are the only sister. It's all right, don't be scared.
Yangxing, thank you for going out of your way to assist my Yuan Hui in the military.
My work in the military is for the stability of the court, to train the soldiers. It has nothing to do with you. A woman so vicious that she won't even spare her own family members. It's best to cut ties with her sooner.
Duan Yangxing is the heir to the Duke of Zhengguo. If I create more opportunities to be alone with him in private, and then find a way to force the issue, once Duan Yangxing inherits the title, I will be the Duchess of Zhengguo. Yangxing, I made these pastries you love. I wonder if I could ask you.
I'm busy.
These thoughts are also things Shen Ling Yue doesn't want others to know, right? What a pity. Shen Ling Yue doesn't know yet that Shen Juxian is not the one who endured her bullying all along. She's me, a cultivation ancestor. Now, not only can I alter her inner thoughts, I can also broadcast the thoughts she wants to keep hidden. Now, not only can I alter her inner thoughts, I can also broadcast the thoughts she wants to keep hidden.
Why am I hearing it again? Shen Ling Yue's inner voice. Could it be that these thoughts are what Shen Ling Yue truly thinks?
Yuan Hui, you must have had a hard time in the army recently.
Eldest brother, third brother, and I watched Ling Yue grow up together. She was always so well-behaved and sensible. How could she say such things? She must be possessed. Shen Juxin, look what you've done!
Yuan Hui, what have I done? Please enlighten me.
Zhao Lu already told me about Ling Yue's possession. Ever since this jinx, were brought back to the manor, nothing good has happened in this house.
Yangxing, I'm here.
Shen Ling Yue is going to seduce Duan Yangxing later. In front of so many people? Were people this bold in ancient times?
You did that on purpose, didn't you? Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Ling Yue, are you hurt?
Juxin, it's fortunate this happened at home. You're an unmarried young lady. How could you pretend to fall and make physical contact with Yangxing, an unrelated man? And you pushed me like that. Yuan Hui, my foot hurts so much. I must have twisted it just now. What if I can never walk again?
It's nothing. It's just a sprain. It's not serious. You'll be fine soon. Shen Juxin, apologize to Ling Yue at once.
Yuan Hui, you want me to apologize to her?
You pushed Ling Yue down. By all accounts, you should apologize to her.
Yuan Hui, perhaps you've strained your eyes and gone blind. She was the one about to fall. I was just trying to help her up.
It's fine. Juxin, you like Yangsing so much. As long as you can get your wish and get close to Yangsing, it doesn't matter what happens to me.
Shen Juxin, did you hear that? This is exactly why all of us brothers adore Ling Yue so much. Even after you hurt her like that, she still kindly speaks up for you. Unlike you, a liar. You never tell the truth.
Yuan Hui is such a fool. He'll believe anything I say. I can use his connections to get close to Yangsing. Then I can make him take the fall for me.
She doesn't want Shen Yuanhui to hear this. Then I'll make sure they hear it.
Why do I keep hearing Ling Yue's thoughts about making me her scapegoat? What on earth is going on? Ling Yue, do you have feelings for Duan Yangsing? Why do I keep hearing Ling Yue's thoughts about making me her scapegoat? What on earth is going on? Ling Yue, do you have feelings for Duan Yangsing?
Why would he ask such a thing? Could it be he's figured out my plan? This won't do.
Ling Yue, what's wrong?
Wen Hui, I feel so dizzy.
It must be from the shock of falling earlier. Don't be afraid. I will take you to see a doctor right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Juxin, father and mother must surely wish for us sisters to get along peacefully. So I came here to talk with you.
Okay.
Juxin, I understand you. Everything I have now was originally meant to be yours. But in this matter, I am also a victim. They say the bond of raising someone is far greater than the bond of birth. Even though you are father and mother's biological daughter, you cannot compare to the 18 years of love they have given me.
So you are staking your claim?
I just came to remind you, so you can recognize your true place in this household. Stop opposing me at every turn. Otherwise, father and mother, and especially my brothers, will surely not let you off.
Is that all you have to say?
Tonight, sleep well. Tomorrow, when father and mother see this talisman, I will transmit my thoughts of Shen Juxin cursing me. This talisman. Juxin.
What's wrong?
Father, mother, this is a fortune-stealing talisman.
You recognize this?
When I was living away from home, I once met a Taoist. She told me that this is a fortune-stealing talisman. It can steal another's fortune, transferring it onto oneself.
Shen Juxin actually knows about this talisman too? Even better. It saves me the trouble of explaining.
Ling Yue, what were you about to say earlier?
Father, mother, I once saw an identical talisman on Juxin.
Stop talking nonsense.
Father, mother, these past few nights, I was worried Juxin, having just arrived, might not be used to the manor, so I've been sleeping with her. I'm certain I saw it on her, an identical talisman.
Ever since Juxin was brought back to the manor, Ling Yue has been acting possessed. We keep hearing her inner thoughts. And now, such an evil object has appeared in our home. Juxin is so familiar with this talisman. Could it really be Juxin?
Such an evil object. Juxin would surely carry it with her, to prevent others from finding it.
If you don't believe me, you can search me.
Juxin, other matters I could let slide. But how could you harm father and mother?
Say whatever you want.
Other matters I could let slide, but how could you harm father and mother?
Say whatever you want.
Father, mother, look, it's right here.
Father, Mother, this is a protective charm. Before I returned to the manor, I specifically went to pray for this charm. You searched for me for 18 years. You must have been beside yourselves with worry. This charm I prayed for is only for our family's peace and safety, and for all our wishes to come true. What kind of nobody dares to show off in front of me? Thinking you can succeed with this little talisman? Dream on.
Lin Yue, you must have been mistaken.
Impossible. I clearly...
Clearly what? Clearly be in my clothes, right?
It's because you were afraid of being caught. So you hid the talisman ahead of time.
I've never even seen this thing. How could I have hidden it?
If it were something else, fine. But that's the fortune-stealing talisman. If it succeeds, it will steal all of Father and Mother's fortune. You'd better hand it over now. I'm sure if you hand it over quickly and destroy the talisman, Father and Mother will surely forgive you. Right? Father, Mother? How can it not be there? I saw it with my own eyes. It was in Juxin's clothes.
Playing this trick again. Let's see how I fix this.
How can it not be there? I put it there myself, right in Juxin's clothes.
Shen Lingyu. Juxin is the daughter of the Marquise's estate. How could she be the kind of person you're describing? If I hadn't heard Shen Lingyue's thoughts, I wouldn't have known it was this adopted daughter, raised for 18 years, who personally placed the talisman into Juxin's pocket to frame her. No wonder she was so sure that she'd seen it on Juxin.
When we found the family that adopted Juxin, they said Juxin was the most sensible, most obedient child they'd ever seen. I never thought it was Ling Yue trying to frame Juxin.
How could this be? The thoughts I just transmitted. They were clearly about seeing the talisman in Juxin's clothes.
Father, Mother, I once saw an identical talisman in my sister's room.
What?
What nonsense are you spouting? How could I ever harm Father and Mother?
You're so nervous. Sounds like a guilty conscience to me.
I didn't.
Shen Lingyu, what is this?
Shane Lingyu. We raised you for 18 years. We thought that even without blood ties, the bond of all these years was real. I never imagined you'd turn out to be such an ingrate to plot against us so viciously.
Father, Mother. How could this talisman be mine? What kind of person am I? Don't you know? It must be you framing me.
Framing? The evidence is clear. What framing are you talking about?
It must be you framing me.
Framing? The evidence is clear. How can you call this a setup?
It must have been you, taking advantage of when you first returned to the manor, living and eating with me, to place this evil object in the cabinet of my room. Elder sister, father, mother, you must believe me. I swear to heaven. This thing must have been brought by my elder sister. I, Ling Yue, grew up in the manor. Where would I have come into contact with such a sinister thing? Only someone like my elder sister, who was out in the world, would have had the chance to meet all those unsavory characters. Elder sister, I understand you hate me. You hate me for taking what was originally yours, the identity of the young lady of the manor. But I was switched at birth. What fault did I have when I was just an infant? How can you blame me for that?
Father, Mother, it seems to me that my younger sister doesn't want me to come home. Perhaps I should just leave. After all, my younger sister has been in the manor for so many years, and has long grown accustomed to being the center of attention.
Leave? Absolutely not. You are the true daughter of the Dongcheng Manor. You are Mother's flesh and blood. This manor is your home. Moreover, Shen Lingyu's inner thoughts made it perfectly clear. It was her who framed my own daughter.
Younger sister, if you feel my return threatens your position as the #1 young lady of the manor, you could have just said so. I would have left. But father and mother, they raised you for 18 years. They doted on you so. Even though you're not their flesh and blood, they always treated you as their own. How could you bear to hurt them? They always treated you as their own. How could you bear to hurt them?
Father, mother. That evil judo talisman really was brought back by my elder sister. I truly did see it on her before.
Enough. I personally brought Juksin back. Her luggage was also packed by my own hands. I never saw anything like this. Even now, this Shen Lingyu still wants to frame Juksin. I truly regret that I ever took in this ungrateful wretch.
Juksin is your elder sister. How dare you slander her like this? Apologize at once. Who would have thought this Shen Lingyue could be such a vicious, ungrateful wretch? Thank goodness we all heard her thoughts. Otherwise, we'd probably be deceived by her and wrong our own daughter.
Father,
When did I ever teach you to refuse to admit your mistakes? To slander your sister? Today, you've gone too far.
I didn't.
Father, mother, please don't blame my sister anymore. After all, she's been your only beloved child for 18 years. Now I suddenly appear taking away her favor. She resents me. Wants to frame me. I can understand that. I don't blame her.
I didn't.
You.
Father, please believe me. This usurper's talisman is really brought back by my sister. She put it in my drawer to frame me.
Enough. Even now you still refuse to repent.
Today,
If you don't apologize to your sister, from now on, don't expect to get a single cent from the Marquis' estate. Not until you apologize to your sister.
I refuse to apologize.
If you don't apologize to your sister, from now on, don't expect to get a single cent from the Marquis' estate.
I refuse to apologize. She's the one who framed me. Why should I apologize?
From now on, you're confined to your room. Reflect on your actions. When you're ready to apologize to your sister, then you can come out.
Let's go. Juksin, look! This is the room you lived in as a child. We've kept it for you all this time.
Father, mother, we've always hoped that one day we could find you again. We've kept the room exactly as it was. Your mother even cleans it herself every day, never letting anyone else help. She just hopes that when you return, it'll still look the way it did.
Thank you, Father, Mother.
You'll stay here from now on. It's best if you don't live with your sister.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let her get some rest.
Husband, Ling Yufei has been targeting Juksin so much, yet Juksin endures it all in silence. Not a single complaint, not a single complaint. She probably just returned to the Marquis's estate, moved to a new place. She must be feeling anxious. She probably just returned to the Marquis's estate, moved to a new place. She must be feeling anxious.
She's been wandering outside. She's been out there on her own for all these years. Even though she was taken in by others. But she is still our own flesh and blood.
What are we going to do? We need to think of something fast. We must let Juksin integrate into the family sooner.
Father, Mother, you clearly heard my thoughts. How did things turn out like this? Come here. Go find second brother immediately. Tell him. I miss him.
Yes.
Shen Juksin. You wicked woman. As long as I, Ling Yue, am here, I will never let you stay in the manor.
Definitely. We'll use the finest fabrics, the latest and most fashionable styles. For each one, have a set custom made.
Oh, that's not necessary. It's too wasteful.
The manor isn't worried. We have plenty of money. Whatever your sister has, you shall not lack for anything.
Juksin, Father heard that you've recently been thinking about going into business and are looking for partners. Are you short on funds? Tell Father. Your father and mother will partner with you.
No, thank you. Father, Mother.
This child. We're your parents, connected by blood. There's no need to be so polite.
It's like this. Father, Mother, Your daughter heard there's a banquet coming up that many wealthy merchants will attend. Your daughter would also like to go and learn. It's just that my qualifications are still shallow, so I didn't receive an invitation. My qualifications are still shallow, so I didn't receive an invitation.
That banquet is actually hosted by our Dongchang Manor. If you want to go, just go. Oh, right. This matter is being handled entirely by your second brother. Later, I'll have him give the invitation directly to you.
Thank you, Father and Mother.
Shen Juxin, you can compete with me at home all you want. But now you dare to compete with me at the banquet too? That was second brother who specially prepared it for me, to help me take over and build momentum for my businesses. Father, Mother. Sister, I heard from the servants at home that Father and Mother brought you to the best tailor shop in the capital to have new clothes made. So I came specifically to find you. About what happened before. It was all my fault. I hope you, sister, can find it in your heart to forgive me. Please forgive your younger sister. This is a set of hair ornaments I've treasured. I hope you, sister, can let bygones be bygones and forgive me for my past mistakes.
I knew it. Our Lingyue is still a good child. It seems that before, when Lingyue became so vicious, it was because she was possessed by some evil spirit.
Juxin, for all these years, every year, it was us, her parents and her brothers, buying gifts for Lingyue. This is the first time in her life she's bought a gift for someone else. Husband, look at Lingyue. She's in good health now. And no different from before. It seems she's fine now. She's in good health now. And no different from before. I suppose she's all right.
This jewelry.
Sister, it seems. You don't like it. But this is the best piece in my room.
Juxin, this is Lingyue's heartfelt gift.
No, that's not it.
Father, Mother, please don't force sister anymore. After all, sister now has your love and favor. She can get any new jewelry she wants.
Juxin, but this is Lingyue's personally prepared gift for you. You don't.
It's not like that. I really like it. This piece. It's just that... Little sister, were you perhaps deceived?
Sister, why would you say that?
I just accidentally scratched the pearl on it, and the color came off. I've heard that good pearls don't lose their color. But then again, as the daughter of a marquis, how could you be fooled? It must be because I grew up, wandering outside and haven't seen many fine things. But I really do like this. Thank you, little sister.
What? That unscrupulous shop, how dare they sell me a fake? I'm going to find them and demand an explanation. That unscrupulous shop, how dare they sell me a fake? I'm going to find them and demand an explanation.
That Shen Lingyue is up to no good again. Trying to send her thoughts out once more, is she? Let's see how I deal with you.
How could this be? To be exposed by an uncultured girl who grew up outside the manor. If I don't think of something soon, if this continues, Father and Mother will surely grow even fonder of Shen Juxin. By then, what place will I have left in this household? Fortunately, I've already forged the property transfer deed. Once it's filed with the authorities, the entire Dongchang Marquis estate will be mine.
Juxin, your father just remembered. He has official business to attend to. Your mother and I will take our leave now. Let's go.
Thank you, Father and Mother. Shen Lingyu, your time is running out.
Juxin, you go and rest first. Your father and I have important matters to discuss.
Yes, Father, Mother.
This Shen Lingyue is utterly audacious. She dares to secretly transfer the assets of my Marquis estate. But to transfer assets, the estate's official seal is required. Hasn't it always been locked away in the cabinet in your study?
When I checked the cabinet earlier, I noticed signs the seal had been tampered with. I thought at the time I had simply misplaced it when I put it away.
What?
I thought at the time I had simply misplaced it when I put it away.
What?
Your lordship, this is a forged property transfer deed that Miss Lingyu created by stealing the seal. Property transfer deed. Fortunately, you discovered it in time. Any later, and the estate's wealth would have been transferred.
For 18 years. That Shen Lingyue has been such a master of deception.
Hearing her inner thoughts, I never would have imagined that our Dongchang Marquis estate has been raising such an ungrateful wretch. 18 years.
The two of us, husband and wife. The two of us, husband and wife, treated her as our own. Yet she schemes to seize the Marquise's estate assets. And plots against the estate like this. I absolutely cannot let her off easy.
My lord, I understand.
Old Zhang will be coming to the estate later. He'll join us in putting on a big show. Everything Shen Lingyue has taken from the estate these 18 years must be returned to me exactly as it was.
Old Shen, about that matter I discussed with you last time. Have you given it any thought?
Juxin, Lingyue, you two should go back to your rooms and rest. Your mother and I and your Uncle Zhang have important matters to discuss.
Father, Mother, they probably know that this Shen Lingyue transferred the partnership assets and called Uncle Zhang over to plot against her together.
It's about the family business. This Uncle Zhang has quite a few assets in his name. His businesses and the Marquis estate ventures have always had dealings. Look at them, so preoccupied with worry. Could it be that the family business has run into some trouble? Father, Mother, what's wrong now? Uncle Zhang, please tell me, Father, Mother, what's the matter with them?
Don't even ask. I have a business deal with profits as high as 90 million taels. I wanted to partner with your father, but alas, your father's funds are all tied up in other investments. He's even mortgaged the estate's properties, so this matter will just have to be dropped.
90 million taels of silver. Father and Mother are casting. Quite a large bait.
What, that much? Uncle Zhang, this business deal can really earn that much money?
She took the bait.
Lingyue, your father and I have a bond forged in life and death. If it weren't a guaranteed profitable venture, why would I insist on dragging your father into it?
Uncle Zhang, for this business deal, how much silver does Father need to invest? For this business deal, how much silver does Father need to invest? 500 taels. Uncle Zhang, it's only 500 taels. I have that.
Lingyue, if it were really as simple as 500 taels, your father wouldn't be so troubled, would he?
50,000 taels? Uncle Zhang, right now I only have about 8,000 taels of silver.
8,000 taels. That's way too short. Old Shen, it seems this lucrative deal is just not meant to be yours. I'll just have to let someone else profit.
Ah, Uncle Zhang, don't be hasty. I have the Marquise's estate full property deeds. What if we use these full property deeds as collateral? What do you think? Would that work?
Father, Mother, and Brother. This Shen Lingyue is truly spoiled beyond measure. The pocket money she saved up amounts to 8,000 taels of silver. And she actually has the Marquis estate's full property deed.
Oh dear, how can this be? That's the dowry your mother and I prepared for you.
Father, Mother, no matter how difficult things get, we cannot touch your dowry.
Oh, come now, Father, Mother. Uncle Zhang said this is a surefire business venture. I'll use my dowry money first to help the Marquisate. Once we earn all the money back this time, won't we be able to buy back the property? Once we earn all the money back this time, won't we be able to buy back the property?
But
Father, you and Mother and my brothers have always doted on me since I was little. Now that the Marquisate is in trouble, it's only right that I step forward to help. You old fool. The entire Dongchang Marquisate is mine now. 90 million taels is also mine. No one can stop me from making money.
You're still dreaming your grandiose dreams. That forged deed of transfer is utterly useless now.
All right. Ling Yue is indeed the most sensible and good child. Since Ling Yue is so well-behaved and understanding,
Then wait.
must not shortchange you. Li Dongrong, go and help me draft a profit-sharing agreement.
Yes.
Good. Uncle Zhang, this here is my savings of 8,000 taels of silver. And this is the property mortgage deed.
Ling Yue being so filial to your parents, I also have a big gift. For you.
Father, are you planning to give me all the profits?
The investment money was provided by Ling Yue. It's only right that Ling Yue receives it.
This is your father and mother's token of appreciation. Ling Yue, please accept it. This is your father and mother's token of appreciation. Ling Yue, please accept it.
Thank you, Father and Mother.
This Shen Lingyue is such a fool. What does it matter if we give her all the profits? Profits are only useful if you can actually get your hands on them. Huh.
I heard from second brother that at this family recognition banquet, Brother Yangsing will also be attending. I must wear the most magnificent outfit and be the brightest pearl at the entire banquet.
That image of Shen Lingyue as a fickle and promiscuous woman is already firmly planted in Duan Yangxing's mind, and she still thinks she can seduce Duan Yangxing to climb the social ladder. That's just wishful thinking. This Duan Yangxing is indeed quite handsome. He's simply... Oh my... Shen Juxin, what are you daydreaming about again? A grand cultivation ancestor actually having a crush on an ordinary man.
Mother, you and Father have already bought elder sister so many sets of jewelry. Today's banquet is hosted by the Eastern Prosperity Marquis Estate. If I can only wear those outdated pieces, I'm afraid the Marquis Estate will become a laughingstock.
What nonsense are you talking? What outdated jewelry? Last month, didn't I have someone specially make a new set for you?
Mother, you said it yourself. That was last month. This month, there's nothing new.
No new jewelry. That's not a big deal in itself, but I'm afraid someone with ill intent might use it to say that. The Marquis and his wife found their biological daughter and now mistreat their adopted one. That wouldn't be good for the estate's reputation.
Little sister is truly thoughtful.
Elder sister, father, and mother have already bought you so many sets of jewelry. This is just a small ruby necklace. Why must you even compete with me for this?
Ha! I'm competing with you? I'm competing with you?
Second brother.
Shen Juxin, if I'd known you'd come back and immediately clash with Ling Yue like this back then, we shouldn't have brought you back to the estate.
Shen Yuanhui, you shut your mouth!
Mother, how can you be so unreasonable?
How am I being unreasonable? Elder sister. This ruby necklace is of the highest quality. It requires a person of noble bearing to do it justice. Otherwise, it would just be a poor imitation, inviting ridicule.
You're right, little sister. I've been drifting and wandering outside, covered in the stench of poverty. Naturally, I'm not worthy of this ruby necklace.
Who says you're not worthy of this ruby necklace? Juxin, you are our esteemed daughter of the Eastern Prosperity Marquis Estate. Ah, the guests have arrived. Let's go for now.
Shen Juksin, just you wait. Today I will make sure you lose all face.
The daughter the Marquis found looks so much like the Marquis and his wife. You can tell at a glance she's the true heiress.
Indeed. In comparison, the second young lady doesn't resemble the Marchioness at all. Could she be an adopted daughter?
They really don't look alike. Perhaps. After the Marquis lost his eldest daughter, he adopted this second young lady.
That's certainly possible.
Shen Juksin, today I'll make sure your reputation is ruined, and you'll lose your parents' favor completely.
Everyone, I'm sure you've all heard that my household, the Marquis of Dongchang, has finally found our long-lost biological daughter, Juksin.
She is the daughter of the Marquis of Dongchang, who was lost for 18 years, our precious daughter.
Taking this opportunity of today's recognition banquet, I wish to announce something. After the banquet concludes, I will transfer all management rights over the household's properties to Juksin. From now on, the family business will be under her management.
Juksin, come and greet everyone.
Miss Shen. So, Miss Shen is the long-lost daughter of the Marquis's household. If the Marquis had brought you back earlier, I suppose you wouldn't have needed to stoop so low for a better life as to come begging for my affection.
The business of the Marquis of Dongping in the capital is quite substantial. Unlike other noble families who are all show and no substance, we are different.
Who would have thought the daughter just reclaimed by the Marquis of Dongchang would turn out to be such a promiscuous woman? She appears gentle and virtuous. Yet in private, she'd do such shameless things.
Shenling Yue. Is framing me your only trick now? If I'm not mistaken, the original host's reputation was ruined precisely by this kind of slander.
Young Master Shu, this is a grave matter for a woman. You can't just make such claims without proof.
You want evidence? Of course I have it.
I saw it with my own eyes. Miss Shen often visited the manor, spending nights intimately with our young master. When she left, she took away a lot of money and jewelry.
This is the daughter of the Marquis of Dongchang. If you speak a single lie, the Marquis of Dongchang will not let you off.
Every word I said is true. If there's a single lie, may I be struck by lightning.
Shen Juksin, how could you do something so disgraceful? Shen Juksin, how could you do something so disgraceful?
Sister, why are you looking at me like that? Could it be you think I don't want you to come home? And am framing you?
You've done something that shames our household, and now you dare slander Ling Yue? You're as unreasonable as ever.
Sister, this time I did frame you on purpose, but you surely can't produce any evidence, can you?
Evidence? It's delivered right to my door.
What? This matter was Ling Yue's doing? How is that possible? Ling Yue is the sweetest and kindest. She couldn't possibly be that kind of person.
It must be Shen Juksin's scheme.
After all, she is the one behind Shen Ling Yue's possession. The one behind Shen Ling Yue's possession is the mastermind.
If I had known it would come to this, I never should have adopted her.
That ungrateful wretch. I must have been blind to treat her so well. That ungrateful wretch. I must have been blind to treat her so well.
Sister, I never would have imagined that to better your own life, you would stoop to such a thing.
Shen Juksin, how dare you stand there like that? Do you have any idea the shame you've brought upon the Marquise's estate? Get back to your room at once.
Second brother is so certain that the woman the servant spoke of is me.
How could it be false? A servant from the Earl of Dongping's household saw it with his own eyes.
Lady Shen, just now the woman the servant described, was it you? If it was you, this banquet is one we cannot partake in.
Indeed, the Marquise of Dongchang's estate sheltering such a shameless daughter. We cannot partake in your family's banquet.
It was pitch dark. That servant couldn't see clearly. He could have mistaken her for someone else. Isn't that right? Sister?
Sister, what do you mean by that? Are you saying I bribed the servant to give false testimony? I did no such thing, sister. The woman the servant spoke of was clearly you. Why are you slandering me? Framing me?
If you think your schemes can trap me, you are gravely mistaken. If you think your schemes can trap me, you are gravely mistaken.
Shen Juxin, you have utterly disgraced the Marquis' estate.
Sister, the woman the servant spoke of was clearly me. I slandered you. I framed you.
So it was Shen Lingyue again, plotting against Shen Juxin.
This Shen Lingyue simply refuses to give up. She repeatedly sets traps for Juxin.
How strange. I'm hearing it again. Thoughts of Lingyue plotting against Juxin. Could it be Juxin is up to her tricks again? Lingyue only acted that way because she was possessed by Shen Juxin. And what the servant just described was clearly her. Shen Juxin.
Sister, how could you do such a thing? What about father and mother? What about the reputation of the Marquis' estate?
As I said before, the woman the servant spoke of was not me.
Shen Juxin, do you take everyone for fools? For deaf people? What the servant just said clearly pointed to you.
I believe Juxin. If Juxin says it wasn't her, then it wasn't her.
The Marquis is right. This time, someone must have framed the daughter of our Marquis' household. Someone must have framed the daughter of our Marquis' household.
The Miss Shen that servant spoke of is not me. But I know who it is. It was pitch dark. That servant couldn't see clearly. So, I found another servant from the Eastern Peace Estate to come and identify who was the woman who went to his estate late at night.
To answer your honors, the one who went to the Eastern Peace Estate all night was the second young miss.
Sister, when has our household ever shortchanged you in food, clothing, or allowance? Father and mother and my brothers often give you silver. If you wanted something, you could have just said so. How could you do something so shameless? As if we, in the market household, mistreated you.
Everyone, do not listen to Miss Shen's nonsense. This servant was clearly bribed by Miss Shen. Otherwise, he wouldn't tell such lies. This servant was clearly bribed by Miss Shen. Otherwise, he wouldn't tell such lies.
Sister, I know you hate me to the bone. Hate me for taking everything that was originally yours. For causing you to lose the life of luxury as the Marquise's daughter. But what does that have to do with me? I am innocent too. Why can't you just let me go?
Lingyue, don't worry. Second brother will always be by your side. Second brother believes in you, Lingyue. Lingyue is definitely not such a vicious person. Shen Juxin, you know what you did? You know it in your heart. If you think you can use such dirty tricks to slander Lingyue and delude yourself into thinking we will accept you, then you are gravely mistaken. In my heart, there is only one younger sister, Lingyue.
So, second brother means I'm the one framing Shen Lingyue?
Of course. Lingyue is such a well-behaved and kind person. She would never do such a thing.
Second brother, please don't blame my sister anymore. Please don't blame my sister anymore. Everyone, this is all Lingyue's fault. Lingyue took everything that belonged to my sister. I understand my sister.
The biological daughter found and brought back by the Marquis household on the surface appears virtuous and kind. To think she's this kind of person.
Indeed, a daughter of a Marquis household is so sinister, even scheming against her own sister.
The second young miss is truly kind. That woman slanders her like this, yet she still speaks up for her.
It's simple to verify the truth. There are so many people at the Eastern Peace Estate. Just call a few of them over. Ask them and you'll know. Such a large Dongpingbo manor. I couldn't possibly have bribed everyone, could I?
The people from my manor. You think you can just interrogate them whenever you want? Your Dongchang-ho manor. You're being too overbearing.
What? You don't dare?
You just wait and see.
Everyone, just now. That was just a minor incident. Everyone, please don't dwell on it. Let's begin the banquet. That was just a little episode. Everyone, don't take it to heart. Let's start the feast.
Enjoy the food and drinks.
This servant was wrong. This servant didn't mean to bump into the young miss.
Get out. So clumsy. Don't disturb the other esteemed guests. Juxin, find a nearby courtyard. Change your clothes and come back.
All right.
Young miss, please wait inside for a moment. This servant will go fetch some clothes.
Go ahead.
I've been waiting for you for a long time. I've been waiting for you for a long time.
Lingyu, what is it?
It's that a maid said. Sister arranged to meet young Master Shu in a room to engage in indecent acts behind closed doors. She saw it with her own eyes. There was a huge bed inside.
What? This shameless woman? To actually do such a thing during the family banquet.
Second brother, don't make a scene. You'll ruin sister's reputation. What should we do then?
Lingyue, you're really too kind. Even now, you're still thinking of her. I don't consider her my sister. Today, I will definitely expose her true face in front of father and mother.
Sister, how could you sell your body like that? And at home, during the banquet, on such an important day.
Shen Juxin, you shameless thing. To actually at home, fool around with Shu Jian.
It's clearly Shen Lingyue's scheme. That fool Shen Yuanhui can't see through it at all.
Yeah, what an idiot. So we need to hurry and make those brothers see Shen Lingyui's true colors. Otherwise, they'll be ruined by her.
Right, we need to think of a way.
Brother Yangsing. Why is it you? What's going on, Brother Yangsing? Where's Shu Jian? Where did he run off to?
What are you looking for, little sister? Is it him you're looking for, little sister?
Oh, my head feels so dizzy.
Since little sister feels dizzy, then I, as her second brother, her older brother, should send her back to rest earlier.
Let's go.
You like to transmit thoughts? Then I'll use your own method. Against you. From now on, with me, the cultivation ancestor here. Don't even think about transmitting thoughts anymore.
Mother. I was wrong. When sister came back, I shouldn't have done such things. I was afraid that when my real daughter returned, I'm just worried that once your real daughter returns, you won't love me anymore. This is a soup I've been simmering for 4 hours. I hope after you drink it, Mother, you won't be angry with me anymore. This is a soup I've been simmering for 4 hours. I hope after you drink it, Mother, you won't be angry with me anymore.
This is more like it.
Wait. Damn. This soup contains 7 soul chaser herb. If someone drinks it 7 times within a month, they'll become mentally confused and turn into a helpless fool. This Shenling Yue is truly an ungrateful wretch. Mother has doted on her for so many years, yet the moment she feels her position is threatened, she resorts to poisoning. How vicious. Mother, so much has happened today. I'm actually feeling a bit hungry. I'd like to try this soup. Give it to me. Sister, a toast to you.
Ah! Shen Juxin, how dare you! Ling Yue is your sister. How dare you scold her?
It's my fault for taking sister's place. It's only natural for her to resent me. But she shouldn't falsely accuse me of trying to poison Mother.
If you think it's not poisoned, why not have a taste? Perfect timing. There's just 1 sip left. If you think it's not poisoned, why not have a taste? Perfect timing. There's just 1 sip left. Don't you want to prove it? Then drink up.
7 soul chaser herb is only fatal after 7 doses. 1 sip won't cause much harm. Sister, I've drunk it. Do you believe me now?
3, 2, 1, success.
What's that smell? It seems to be coming from Ling Yue.
What's that smell? What's happening to me?
Sister, did you perhaps take some laxative yourself and drink it by mistake? Then that smell must be...
As for the poisoning attempt, I will get to the bottom of it.
Ah! Haha. Of course Shenling Yue didn't soil herself. I didn't want to dirty Mother's room. I just gave her some stink bomb powder. She'll reek for days. Let's see how she dares show her face in public.
Greetings, Madam Marquis.
Juxin, this is His Highness, the heir apparent. The heir to the Duke of Zhenguo.
I just did a quick calculation. And I foresee that Duan Yangxing is destined to be a future iron-blooded emperor. Duan Yangxing. I just did a quick calculation. And I foresee that Duan Yangxing is destined to be a future iron-blooded emperor. Duan Yangxing.
What was that sound?
Greetings, Your Highness. Now this is true elegance, a peerless gentleman. His looks are simply divine. His figure must be exceptional, too. I want to marry him, marry him, marry him. I want to sleep with him. Sleep with him, sleep with him.
This seems to be the voice of Miss Jukin before me. I can actually hear her thoughts.
Ling Liqi has arranged a drinking party tonight. I won't be dining at home.
Wait, brother. That drinking party is a trap set by Ling Liqi. After second brother plays the hero and rescues the damsel at the party, she'll turn around and accuse him. She'll even file a complaint with the emperor, saying second brother abuses his power. Upon hearing this, the emperor will be so furious he'll order second brother's manhood be cut off. He'll be confined to the prayer hall for life. What excuse can I find to stop second brother from going?
You're always running around all day and never spend time with your sister. Today, you're not going anywhere.
All right. Send someone to tell Ling Liqi I won't be going today.
Although second brother refused for now, but Shenling Yue is part of this plot. She definitely won't let second brother get away that easily. But Shenling Yue is part of this plot. She definitely won't let second brother get away that easily.
Second brother, didn't you say you were going to young Master Ling's party?
She was right. That little girl's thoughts can actually predict the future.
Second brother, you should go. Don't keep young Master Ling waiting.
Shenling Yu came on purpose to throw a fit, to drive second brother away and lure him into the trap. How vicious. So vicious.
Second brother has been so good to her, yet she wants to harm him like this. That's Shenling Yue.
The woman at tonight's party looks exactly like the late Empress. Shenling Yue and the others plan for second brother to rescue her, then send her into the palace. She'll lodge a complaint before the emperor and falsely accuse second brother. Shenling Yue is truly despicable. However, the time for selecting palace ladies is near, so they must ensnare second brother today.
Second brother. Young Master Ling is urging you.
I never thought Ling Yue would want to harm me. In the end, the sister I never trusted, Jushin, is the one who truly cares for me. I'll stay home and keep Jukes in company.
Sister, you're fine at home. You don't need company, right?
Right. How about I cut off a finger? That way, second brother will have a reason to stay and keep me company.
She's willing to go this far for her brother. This girl, though young, is deeply loyal and righteous. She's willing to go this far for her brother. This girl, though young, is deeply loyal and righteous.
Yuan Hui, go to the treasury and get some silver. Go buy something nice for your sister.
All right.
No need. Mother, I just want my brother to stay home and keep me company.
Men and women should maintain propriety.
What's it to you? Get out.
Madam, I'll accompany Yuan Hui. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on your second brother.
Duan Yangxing is clever. With him accompanying second brother, yes, that's good.
I'm clever? Shouldn't it be brave and resourceful?
Then I'll trouble you, Prince Duan.
Yuan Hui, Yingxing, you're finally here. Come, have a seat.
Don't be afraid. I'm here.
Come, have a seat.
Don't be afraid. I'm here.
Yuan Hui, Yangxing, why so late?
You tell me. If I hadn't sent repeated invitations, young Master Shen wouldn't have come. Right?
By the way, I heard Tianqiang Pavilion has a new singer, a real beauty.
Isn't that why we're here today, just to see her?
Her eyes look quite similar to the late Empress's, I'm afraid. They wanted Yan Suji to steal something to frame the late Empress. How despicable.
Just as Sister Juksin said, that bastard Ling Laqi, I treated him like a friend. And he set me up like this.
This humble maid, Yan Suji, pays her respects.
Quick, catch the assassin! There's an assassin!
You're usually so righteous. Why are you so scared this time? Brother. Please, spare me! You're usually so righteous. Why are you so scared this time? Brother. Please, spare me! Yuan Hui! Save me, Yuan Hui!
Don't worry, I won't kill you.
Then thank you for sparing my life. What's wrong with you? Why did you kill that woman? You've ruined my whole plan.
Louder! Your father can't hear you.
I said, have you got a death wish?
Shut up.
What? Young Master Ling's manhood was cut off.
Yes. Yan Suji was also killed.
The plan was perfect. How could this happen?
I was following your and young Master Ling's orders, waiting outside the private room to chase and kill Yan Suji to lure second young Master Shen to come to her rescue. But before I could even make a move, I was knocked out for no reason. When I woke up, young Master Ling had been...
How is young Master Ling's condition?
For now, he's out of mortal danger, but young Master Ling has lost his manhood. Now, he's out of mortal danger, but young Master Ling has lost his manhood. Overnight, the whole capital knows. The minister is furious. He demands you go to his residence and explain yourself.
What can I do about it? I'm finished. The minister's family has deep roots. If I offend him, how will I survive in the capital?
Don't panic, miss. This scheme was originally a joint plan between you and young Master Ling. Now that something went wrong, it's not entirely our fault. The important thing is young Master Ling is now half a cripple. The noble ladies in the capital will surely be unwilling to marry him. If you can help him find a marriage match, the minister is sure to calm down.
In his condition, what family would be willing to marry their daughter to him? Isn't there still Shen Juxin?
Madame Ling, what brings you here? This is
a marriage proposal visit.
a proposal. Madame Ling, what brings you here? This is
a marriage proposal visit.
a proposal?
This is for my younger son, Lekie. I'm here to propose a marriage for your recently found youngest daughter, Shen Juxin.
It must be that damn green tea, Shenling Yue, and her wicked schemes again.
Madame Ling, I'm not planning on marrying Juxin off just yet. She just returned home. I'd like her to stay with me a few more years.
Madam Shen, our minister's household is a family of high standing, and Lekie is a fine young man, your daughter Juxin. Grew up in the countryside. She lacks the grace and upbringing of a noble lady. She has no grace or upbringing of a noble lady. Our Lekie is willing to marry her. She's marrying up.
I don't care if it's up or down. We're not marrying her off. See our guest out.
You'll marry her off whether you like it or not. This is your marriage contract with the Dongchang Marquisate seal. Their marriage is already a done deal.
It really is the Marquisate seal.
By the parents' decree and the matchmaker's word, the contract is already issued. Quickly pick an auspicious date and hold the wedding.
Wishful thinking. Everyone knows that after Ling Leiche was assassinated last night, he was already ruined. If Juxin marries him, wouldn't that ruin her entire life? Everyone knows that after Ling Leiche was assassinated last night, he was already ruined. If Juxin marries him, wouldn't that ruin her entire life?
Li Ti was indeed injured in an assassination attempt yesterday. But those were just superficial wounds. They didn't hit any vital areas at all. The rumors outside are all false.
I'm the one who did it. Whether it's true or false, wouldn't I know best?
We're not marrying her off. Guards, throw her out for me.
How dare you? Let go of me. Let go of me.
Shenling Yue is disgusting. Should I persuade Mother to pull the same trick? Marry Shenling Yue off to some useless man and give her a taste of her own medicine.
Great idea.
Your sister's actions are really sinking lower and lower. We should also return the favor. I, as the mistress of the Marquisate, will betroth Shenling Yue to the butcher in the east of the city.
Mother is awesome.
Let's go. Let's go get Shenling Yue a marriage contract.
That useless Ling Liqi dares to force a marriage on your ancestor? I'll teach you a lesson you won't forget. That useless Ling Liqi dares to force a marriage on your ancestor? I'll teach you a lesson you won't forget.
What is she doing at the minister's residence? So that's her plan.
You can't blame me for this. You harmed my second brother first, then tried to force a marriage on your ancestor. Your ancestor will let the whole city see today what you look like without your manhood. Let's see how you'll harm other women after this.
Not a bad plan. The patrolling soldiers will be here soon. By then, this Ling Liqi will only be seen by a few people. Wouldn't that waste all of Miss Jukin's effort? By then, this Ling Liqi will only be seen by a few people. Wouldn't that waste all of Miss Juxin's effort? Fire! Come help! Put out the fire!
Fire! Where's the fire?
Hey! What's that? Looks like a person.
Where am I? Let me down! Hurry up!
Isn't that the third son of the Shangshu household? So the rumors are true. Third young Master Ling really has been castrated.
This third young Master Ling. He's always been arrogant and oppressive, bullying the common folk. Which immortal elder is punishing the wicked and ridding the world of evil?
This is so satisfying.
Like a pig at the slaughter.
That thing got cut off, so that's what it looks like. What a gruesome sight.
No wonder Madame Ling went to the Marquis's estate to propose marriage and got kicked out. He can't even perform his marital duties, yet he still wants to ruin a girl's life. He's worse than an animal.
Disgusting.
The deed is done. I vanished without a trace. My achievements and name remain hidden. I'm just too awesome. Huh? The deed is done. I vanished without a trace. My achievements and name remain hidden. I'm just too awesome.
This Miss Jukson is really something.
Mother, you're actually marrying Ling Yue off to the town butcher?
You were never my daughter to begin with. All these years in the manor, you've been spoiled rotten. That was already preferential treatment for you. Now I'm betrothing you to the butcher. That's me fulfilling our mother-daughter bond. Finding you a suitable match.
How is that suitable? He's a butcher.
In matters of marriage, it's the parents' decision and the matchmaker's word. This is Shenling Yue. You said it yourself. I decide who you marry, and you will marry him. Shenling Yue. Go back and get ready. The wedding is in 3 days.
No! I absolutely refuse this marriage.
You could scheme to marry Shen Jukson off to that good-for-nothing Ling Laki. Why can't I marry Shenling Yue off to a butcher?
I'll have my brothers decide for me.
Why can't I marry Shenling Yue off to a butcher?
I'll have my brothers decide for me.
Imperial decree.
Shenling Yue, the Marquise's estate is not yours to rule. Under heaven, everything is decided by His Majesty. Your subject receives the decree.
Mother, couldn't we have discussed this properly? Why did you have to run off and complain to His Highness?
You schemed to marry Jukson off to that good-for-nothing Ling Laki. As your mother, my handling of you might seem biased, so I could only go to the Emperor to seek justice. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Please rise, madam. Have a seat.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Shenling Yu, do you know what wrong you've committed?
Your subject does not know.
Then kneel and reflect. Kneel until you understand. Back then, after the daughter of the Marchioness of Dongchang went missing, she insisted on adopting you. I did not agree at first. But later, I could only grant her wish to let you into the Marquis's household to become his daughter. Shenling Yue, do you know who you owe this favor to? Shenling Yue, do you know who you owe this favor to?
Your subject. Your subject knows.
Then what are you doing now?
Your Majesty, I was wrong. I shouldn't have schemed against my sister. I deserve to die. Please, calm your anger. I will find a way to stop the Ling family. Mother. Mother. Please, for the sake of our mother-daughter bond over the past 18 years, please forgive me this once. I'll never dare do it again, I swear.
Empty apologies are useless. I sentence you to 40 lashes. Go home and reflect on your actions.
No, Your Majesty, have mercy, please, no.
Sister, you've suffered. It must have been you. Today I'm gonna beat you to death, you jinx.
Don't you touch my sister.
Today I'm gonna beat you to death, you jinx.
Don't you touch my sister.
If you hadn't slandered her in front of Mother, how could my sister have ended up like this? Guards, bring the family discipline rod. Today I'm going to beat this curse to death.
You big idiot. I'll teach you a lesson.
What's wrong with the eldest brother? Has he gone mad?
Everyone stay back. If you get bitten, you might catch it.
Big brother, are you all right? Quick, help Big brother inside. Fetch a doctor.
Mother, why has the Emperor suddenly summoned us to the palace?
I heard the second prince was accosted by ruffians last time. Luckily, he later recovered and regained his senses. The Emperor is overjoyed. He's summoned the ladies of noble houses to celebrate. All right, enough. Let's hurry inside. Come on.
Today, I've gathered the unmarried ladies of the capital for an important matter. My second son fell ill some time ago. He has only recently improved. The royal astrologer says we must quickly arrange a marriage to ward off bad luck. So let's see which of you will have the honor to become his princess.
The second prince was manhandled by ruffians. He's practically useless. Who would be so unlucky as to marry him?
I don't want to marry the second prince. I heard he went mad before, chasing people around trying to hit them.
I don't want to marry him either, second prince. Now, aside from his royal title, he has nothing.
Second prince, go and see which young lady catches your eye. Give this jade ruby to her, and I will arrange the marriage at once.
Yes, father.
And I will arrange the marriage at once.
Yes, father.
So the second prince has his eye on specifically the third daughter of the Shen family. He has good taste.
Your Majesty, that cannot be.
What? Is my son not good enough for your daughter?
No, it's my daughter, who is unworthy of the second prince.
If the second prince likes her, that's all that matters. If the Marquis' household can form a marriage alliance with the royal family, it would be a double blessing.
If you don't want this marriage, I can find a way to help you break it off.
Really, thank you, young Master Duan. Wow, young Master Duan doesn't want me to marry the second prince. Could it be he has feelings for me? Oh my, I'm feeling a little shy now. But for this little matter, I won't trouble young Master Duan. Shen Lingyue, playing dirty, huh? Let me show you what real soul manipulation is. Shen Lingyue, playing dirty, huh? Let me show you what real soul manipulation is.
By my decree, I bestow this marriage, the second prince and the Shen family's third.
Wait! Father, I admit my mistake. The one I truly love is the Shen family's adopted daughter, Shen Lingyue.
What?
Father, I am fond of Shen Lingyue. I beg you to bestow this marriage.
Why did the spell completely fail?
Although Shen Lingyue is an adopted daughter of the Shen household, she is well-educated and refined, graceful and intelligent. She's far better than Shen Juxin, that unruly girl, in every way. Your Majesty, please grant their wish.
Thanks a lot.
Indeed, Your Majesty. Lingyue and the second prince have been in contact for a while. I suspect feelings have already blossomed between them.
No, I don't. Your Majesty, I cannot marry the second prince. Your Majesty, I cannot marry the second prince.
There's no need for shyness. Since the second prince has taken a liking to you, then I hereby bestow the marriage of the second prince and Shen Lingyue. The wedding will be held on the first day of next month.
Congratulations. Oh no. Second princess consort.
Mother. Mother, I beg you, please. For the sake of our 18 years as mother and daughter, plead for me. I don't want to marry the second prince.
Lingyue, if you don't agree, just defy the imperial decree.
An imperial decree cannot be defied so easily. Our house possesses an ironclad pardon. You could use it to ask His Majesty to rescind the order.
The ironclad pardon was earned by our ancestors through blood on the battlefield. It will not be used for you. If you hadn't framed Juxin, perhaps I would have used the pardon to help you once. But all of this is a consequence of your own actions. If you hadn't framed Juxin, perhaps I would have used the pardon to help you once. But all of this is a consequence of your own actions.
So it's true. In your heart, only she is your daughter.
Shen Lingyue, you should thank the grace.
I thank your majesty for the marriage arrangement. Marchioness of Dongchang, just you wait. You'll regret everything you did to me today.
Mother has been exhausting herself dealing with Shen Lingyue. I want to properly nourish her.
Master, this way, please.
Spirits of heaven and earth, great lord, show your power. This room is unclean. There is a heavy evil aura.
I think you make a good point. Our Marcus's estate has been in chaos lately. It must be caused by demons.
As long as we splash the dog's blood onto the demon, it will reveal its true form.
Really? Good, then I'll do the splashing.
Ah. How dare you?
Master, has the monster revealed itself?
You fiend, don't get cocky. I will vanquish you.
Master, has the monster revealed itself?
You fiend, don't get cocky. I will vanquish you.
No rush, Master. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. How about you go change your clothes? And we'll try splashing again?
Shen Zhaolu, you saw that. This monster's power is immense. Vanquishing it will require years of my cultivated power.
Fine, I'll pay you more. I'll double it 5 times.
Good. Seize her. I will subject her to death by fire.
Seize her now. Burn her.
What are you doing?
Mother, they want to burn me alive. I'm so scared.
Don't be afraid. I am here. Get out!
Madame, she is not your daughter. She's a demon possessed by evil. I will now burn her at the stake to force her true form to appear.
That's right. Ever since this Shen Juxin came to our household, the manor has been in chaos. You should believe him.
Of course I believe him. But heaven values all life. Even among demons, there are good ones and bad ones. Buddhism teaches that one must descend into the underworld to achieve enlightenment. How about this, Master? Why don't you take this demon's place and undergo the fire punishment? That would surely redeem her. Why don't you take this demon's place and undergo the fire punishment? That would surely redeem her.
Wow, then we thank you, Master. Guards, tie him up. Master, I truly am a demon. But if you are willing to endure this fire for me, then I will cease my evil ways. I will cultivate myself properly.
To purify a demon, Master, it would be a great merit for you.
Help! Let go! How dare you treat the Master like this? Aren't you afraid of divine retribution?
What are you waiting for? Do it!
I'd like to see anyone try.
Shen Lingyue, who is in charge of this household?
Madame, spare me. I'm just a fraud. I'm no master. They paid me. They said there was a demon in the manor and told me to burn her under the pretense of exorcism. I was forced. I don't know anything. Even if you burn me, it won't redeem any demon. Let me go.
You charlatan, talk! Who ordered you to do this? Who wants my daughter dead?
It was...
Shen Lingyue, don't you owe me an explanation?
Mother, let me tell you the truth. This Shen Juxin is not the real Shen Juxin. The real Shen Juxin was drowned 18 years ago. This Shen Juxin is not the real Shen Juxin. The real Shen Juxin was drowned 18 years ago.
What? What are you saying?
Mother, he is telling the truth. The real Shen Juxin died long ago. She's an imposter.
Impossible. My sister isn't dead. She's been so good to us. How could she be fake?
Well, you're all just great, aren't you?
Madame, what's done is done. What you need to know now is that Shen Juxin is not your daughter. She has an ulterior motive. You need to stay away from her.
Exactly. We should tie her up immediately.
Lord Xiao, did you hear all that?
I heard everything.
Please handle this impartially, Lord Xiao.
Don't worry. I already have evidence of Shen Zhaolu's criminal activities, plus the testimonies we just heard. I will see that justice is served.
Thank you, my lord.
Go.
Help me. I can't fall into his hands. He'll kill me.
Hey, don't move. Let go. Help me. I can't be taken by him. They'll kill me.
Mother, we were wrong. No, Mom!
Mom, that was a brilliant move.
You're not my daughter. Then who are you?
I might be your daughter. Maybe when I was little, they didn't drown me. I'm a survivor. How do I explain this? If I say I am, that doesn't seem right. If I say I'm not, that's not right either. How do I explain this? If I say I am, that doesn't seem right. If I say I'm not, That's not right either.
Mother, why dwell on these things? These past few days, I've already come to think of Juksin as my own little sister. If it weren't for Juksin, how could we have gotten out of trouble every single time? Juksin will always be my sister.
So, this is what it feels like to have a family. I grew up on a mountain with no family at all. If I could, I'd want us to be a family forever.
Juksin, you're a good daughter to me.
And Lord Duan, plus, with the handsome Lord Duan, it'll be perfect.
Lord Duan has already come to ask for your hand. You just wait to get married.
Bow to heaven and earth. Bow to the parents. Bow to each other.
Juksin, I love you.